Okay, so hi. I am making this video today. I'm hoping it's going to be really helpful to anybody who's getting really desperate and is having to resort to a different means of getting broadband. I'm sure BT, Virgin and many others can deliver some fantastic speeds in urban areas. Where I live, it's basically fields, not far away from a major urban centre, but the phone lines are horrendous. It's so bad I can't actually make a telephone call on the home line, and Openreach seem completely unable to do anything about that. So I've taken the plunge. We're going to hopefully be able to get rid of phone lines, broadband lines, everything. I'll go to VoIP for the phone and hopefully this for the broadband. So by the time I've got rid of the 3 broadband lines that I've currently got at the home, we've had to have those to try and get any sort of service through the pandemic whilst working from home. We've given up effectively now. We've tried and tried. We've had 3 lines in. We've swapped from broadband to broadband as the systems went down on us. So now I've taken the plunge, as I said. 500 odd quid for the kit, which I haven't even opened the box yet, and then £89 I think it is a month for the service. And what I've seen so far from everybody else is they've been getting something like 300 meg download speeds and between 10 and 20 upload speeds. If I can get that, that will be a miracle, because at the moment we've got a very flaky 8 to 11 meg download and almost non-existent upload. So I don't really use the upload much. Hopefully I will be using it today to upload this video, and as I said, just doing it as a bit of a help for anybody who's thinking about this. You can see what the broadband speed is when I've got it connected, and you never know, if you're stuck out in the sticks and you've really struggled to get broadband, maybe this is the answer. So I'm not going to do some crazy unboxing video. With a bit of luck and a fair wind, it should be up and running in next to no time. I'll show you where I'm positioning it as well in the short term. I'm actually going to put this thing on a temporary base, which is quite low down, not ideal, but I did use the app. There is an app you can download and it will tell you whether or not the positioning that you've chosen is adequate. It did actually say on my app, this is a decent spot. So if that's the case, let's just stick with it. I mean, I may just leave it there. So there's the dish, I guess. There's the stand, and I'm guessing the rest of it's pretty straightforward. There's the router. Here's the phenomenal cable. It's quite a lot of cable. Oops, that had a sheet over it. It doesn't anymore. I don't know whether these are instructions. I don't think they are. Just basically plug the power cable into the router and the router into the dish. That's it. So, perfect. Right, now, I'm just going to move the camera to outside. You can see where I'm putting it, and then we'll come back in and check the speeds. Okay, back again. This is a little shed. Basically, it's where I put the car charger. And I'm guessing basically this. I'm going to run this just into the house through the door for now. So what I'm doing is basically I'm now connected the box, plugged it in, it's found the network. I've gone onto my Starlink app, and it's basically it allowed me to set a network name and a password, and I'm hoping that at this point it'll actually start to connect with the satellites, and it'll give me a response. So we just need to work up, I'll let it do its job, I guess, find the satellites. It's searching apparently, and then as soon as it's got it, I'll let you know what sort of speeds I'm getting. What I will do is I'll just post a couple of other little videos shortly as an update, just to say what kind of speeds we're getting. It's saying online and offline, it's flicking backwards and forwards. It's now saying online. I think it's still looking, it says it's online again now, so hopefully we're there. Speed test. So if you can see this, 173, 66, 59. No, that's failing. 15. That's not particularly exciting. 15 megabits. Let's see. Hopefully that will improve over time as it finds its way to the satellites. Otherwise, I may have to look at a different positioning for it. Again, it's now saying 117, 120, 123. So it looks as though it's going to fluctuate quite a lot, and I guess that maybe is down to the satellites. I hope this video is okay. I just wanted to point the camera down here just so you could see that this is desperation. You can see the number of routers that I've got. It's now saying 65 megs. As I said, I've never before got anything more than maybe 14 at the max, so pretty good so far. Anyway, so let's see. I'll come back and update again in a couple of hours, and then I'll post this up, and hopefully anybody who's interested in Starlink can get a bit of an idea about what you're going to get. I'm based in the Midlands, so that's, it's not out in the wilds. It's not North Scotland or the Islands or Highlands. It's not in the middle of Wales, but we got terrible reception here, so this hopefully is the answer. So as you can see, it's a different day. I have now had a day, 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, to play around with the Starlink broadband, and what I can say is that it does fluctuate. It stopped fluctuating as much as it did do when I first installed it. I don't know whether that's normal or whether that's just chance. We are getting now a pretty solid 120 to 140 meg download speed, and a pretty impressive upload speed. And in my recent tests, I can say that I've had, let's have a look more information. I've had upload speeds of 13, 10, yeah, so generally speaking around 10, so 10 meg upload. I mean, I've even at times even managed to get 250 megabytes of download speed. Anybody who's interested in the latency, we are getting around about 37 milliseconds of latency, which again is not, it's nothing to worry about from my perspective. It's easily as good as some of the services I've had before. So yeah, I've taken the plunge. I've now cancelled both the BT lines at home. I've cancelled the 4G internet line that I had. I've opted to get a VoIP phone which will work over the internet. So that's a telephone line that will literally do away with all the hard lines that I've got here, will work over the internet. And
That, just out of interest, is just under £11 per month, unlimited use. Obviously you need to buy some of the hardware, so there's a couple of handsets and that sort of thing. And I can port my BT number, so that costs £10. So basically I can keep my home phone number, I can get rid of all the telephone lines and broadband lines that I had. Most people only have one, but again, I had to have more, because when one went down I had to have an alternative while I was working. And yeah, I'm very, very, very happy at the moment, overjoyed in fact. I mean, in fairness, the total cost for the satellite broadband and the VoIP phone will be pretty much bang on £100 a month. So, you know, it's not as perhaps cheap as you can get, but for me, for where I am out in the sticks, with a very, so far, reliable 120, 140 meg download, 10 meg upload, I'm very, very happy. So if anybody's interested in getting one of those, I hope this video has been helpful to you and will help you make your decision. Anyway, thanks.